Yo, how's it going, guys? It's your boy Nubioo here, and I am back with my third episode of the No Mix playthrough here on Schedule 1. I'm actually pretty excited. It's been pretty well received. Obviously, it's not doing as good as those other videos, but that's to be expected. I am not stressing about getting over 100,000, even over 10,000 views. I'm not really upset about it at all. I don't think, no, actually, I'm positive. There isn't a single part of me right now that's bothered by it. 1,000 views would make me ecstatic. To be able to hold that for a long period of time is going to keep me super motivated. Even a couple hundred views, if I'm being honest. But real quick, I want to go ahead and say thank you to everybody who said W Alex, W Editor, everything from the last video. When you guys make it to a certain part in these videos, I'm going to go ahead and say something in the comments, and I'm going to put your name on screen like this. So you guys will get shout outs pretty regularly. Thank you to everybody. Thank you to everybody. What can I speak that did that and participated and liked the video and everything. So I'm gonna keep showing appreciation for that. Thank you guys. Without further ado, it's time to actually go ahead and start getting into this next episode. I'm really enjoying yapping, like being able to just kind of sit here, hang out with you guys and just talk. A lot of you guys are waiting for me to upload these episodes, so I'm trying to keep it pretty regular. So far, I think my schedule for uploading is kind of planned out. I want to do daily uploads, but I recently started a Satisfactory playthrough, which is a W. That game's awesome. I'm gonna have Schedule 1 video. It's either gonna be a playthrough or guide. Schedule 1 video, Satisfactory, Schedule 1, and then the next game. It's looking like it's gonna be Power World right now, and that game's pretty fun. I haven't played it in a long time, so Power World, Schedule 1. So it's gonna be Schedule 1, different game, Schedule 1, different game, and continue on like that. So that'll keep the content kind of fresh, let you guys actually look forward to other videos. Eventually, when I get on a pretty good steady pattern for uploading daily, I might actually be able to do daily upload, like daily double uploads. So that will be pretty cool to see if I can actually accomplish that. It's a hefty task. I'm gonna attempt at some point, but at the moment, I would like to get to daily uploads. I'm enjoying YouTube a lot, y'all. I'm really enjoying it. I'd enjoy it more if I could speak, like I could speak well without stuttering or, you know. Yeah, it'd help if I could talk normal. But either way, W. Thank you guys. We're gonna make some money today. I don't know. I want to try to get as close, if not to the bungalow, by the end of this episode. So we'll see if we can do that. I'm getting a lot of orders right now, and I'm selling it for what? Suggested 40. I'm selling it for 60. Get a lot of orders, so good little recommendation here. Go ahead and sell your sour diesel at least for 60 bucks. I'm getting a lot of orders. Like, I don't have enough stuff for this. Yeah, that's good. Be 120 without his extra that he's asking or giving. I think I'm gonna have to harvest some of these before I go get some deals done. But yeah, I don't even have Benji yet. Also, I want to go ahead and say real quick that this isn't the most efficient playthrough by any means. Do I think that the no mix is gonna work out pretty well for what I'm wanting to see, test out? Yeah, definitely. But it is not the most efficient playthrough. I've gotten a lot of comments that are like, you shouldn't be picking up trash for this long. You're wasting time, yada yada. You could do this instead of this, and it'd be better. Like, okay, I appreciate the tips and whatnot, but a lot of it's just seeming like hate comments at this point, which is fine by me. I've had my fair share of hate comments over these 12 years, so not too worried about it. But just FYI, I'll take some tips here and there, but I'm not like completely changing up how I'm trying to do this playthrough just from a comment. So just because somebody tells me that, no, you need to mix at least once, I'm not going to start mixing. The goal is to not mix and to have some fun and be able to talk during the whole playthrough. So I'm going to keep it that way. Sorry if that upsets some people, but a lot of people like it the way it is. So we are going to keep it. For the people who are waiting for more episodes, I'm sorry. I'm trying. I'm consistent. I'm consistent. I'm staying consistent. I promise. I just need time to record and post and whatnot, which daily uploads are going to be a thing, so I can only get faster and better. As soon as I get paid and whatnot, I'm gonna change keyboards. I'm gonna get a little mix amp and stuff, another monitor, a couple little things to help with the recording and whatnot. So things should get even more streamlined and pretty easy very soon. All right, got quite a bit of orders, and I'm still getting more. Sweet. You looking at Geraldine? You looking at dude? All these playthrough episodes, though, I know I've said it already, but all these playthrough episodes are actually edited by me, so I'm getting a little bit better. I'm enjoying editing, actually. I was previously using CapCut. I would not recommend CapCut unless they sponsor me. No, I would not recommend CapCut, though. But I used that for a long time, thinking it was the best, and then I finally got Premiere Pro recently, and it actually cut down my editing time. Like, typically on CapCut, it'd take me, what, 3 hours to edit like a 45-minute video, which was wild. It takes me like 15, 20, maybe 30 minutes now to edit a same length video on this game, or on Premiere Pro, I mean, not this game. But yeah, what took me 3 hours before is now only taking me up to like 30 minutes. So super cool. Editing's pretty fun, I'm not gonna lie. I know it's like one of the more hated parts of doing content, but I feel like that definitely depends on the software you're using. I'm liking Premiere Pro, so I'm gonna continuously try to get better with it, see if I can do more. But yeah, I'm actually super hyped to start another game Let's Play. Another thing, I got people saying that I'm falling off. Bro, you're falling off. Yada yada. You're falling off, bro. The views aren't the same anymore. Bro, I'm 12 years of posting videos, and I was happy getting 20 views on a video. Now I'm getting over 100 to 400,000. Obviously, I'm not getting that average, but my most viewed video is at like 400,000 now, so that's wild. I'm feeling super blessed about that, but yeah, I definitely don't feel like I'm falling off. I already knew that the views were not going to stay up that high for a long period of time. It lasted a good 2 weeks, which was mind-blowing. I thought maybe one video, 2 videos would do it, but I got a couple videos over 100,000 views now, which is amazing. But not by any means do I think that I am falling off. There's going to be another game, another point in time that comes out, and I'm going to be right on it. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. So yeah, just make sure you stick around for that. We're gonna, if you're around here and it's a game that's something similar to this, even a survival game that's not quite like this, but anything where you can maximize or be efficient with to make it easier or faster, I'm gonna be there on top of it. And if you guys want to actually be the first to be a part of that, you are welcome to hang around, 'cause I'm gonna get right on it. I'm pretty excited about the future, so I don't think I'm falling off at all at the moment. I mean, do I think the views are gonna dip down some more? Most likely, yeah, and that's perfectly fine with me. If I'm getting over 1,000 views a week and whatnot, I'll be happy with it. Which, I mean, that's not a lot, posting what, 7 videos a week. But you know what? That doesn't mean that we're not gonna slowly grow. I'll take slow growth on my road to 100K. I'll take it. Any amount of growth. So listen, we just sold regular unmixed sour diesel. I had $0 cash. Now we got $3,500. Unmixed, basically beginning of the game, which customers buy more product or spend more money late game. So early in the game making that much from non-mixed bud is kind of wild. And I don't have to package it or anything, so like I've been editing the I'm looking over here on my other screen. I've been editing the camera quality a little bit, trying to mess with it, but I'm not sure how much I like it. I think it looks all right. I'm trying to make it like a little bit more bright instead of dark. I think it looks all right for the time being, but I'll continue to tweak it and see what I can do. What I did in the last episode was go ahead and only order the amount that I was going to use. And since the green crack only sells for $1 less, but it has more addictiveness, I'm actually going to go with that again, like normal. It's typically what I like to go with. The percentage of addictiveness is just better than a 0% that the Granddaddy Perp gives. But yeah, I have Granddaddy Perp unlocked, but I'm not going to use it. And I think I had enough in there to pay that off. Yep, debt is now paid off. W, I got 8 here. Technically, I could go buy or get a botanist. I still have all this to sell, so I actually need to keep that check and go get a botanist and have him farm or her farm and harvest and whatnot those plants, and I think that would help our process here a little bit. Even though I am leveling up faster, you actually do get more XP. Somebody leaked it, like the XP methods and whatnot. They like went into the files and checked stuff out. Evidently, you get more XP if you harvest the plants yourself. If your botanists do it, you don't get any XP. So it's very interesting. I'm debating whether or not I should do that. I could go jars, but something like that. I think that's how many we got. I think. I was trying to add up how many stacks we had over here already. Maybe I could get Benji real quick and give him the sour diesel and not worry about it too much. I'm gonna grab all these. I don't know if you guys knew this, but you can hold the right mouse button instead of the left mouse button and pick up multiple at a time, instead of doing one nug at a time. Very nice. Some people have been asking, is there going to be more guide videos? Yes, there's going to be more guide videos. But I don't like putting out really bad guide videos just trying to get views or whatnot. So, once again, I like to actually spend time. It takes me a couple hours to make guide video because I build it over and over, test it out a lot until I really like a build. So I'm not just going to spam out guide videos anymore. Which that's all I was doing before, so that's why I could make so many of them. But now that I got more options, I'm not gonna just throw out guide videos that I didn't get to test and try to farm views or something off y'all, because that's not what it's about. I'd rather have a community that I can actually, you know, hang out with, talk to, and want to be here just to either hang out or whatnot. Okay, so I have 7 and 14. I guess I could do like 7 myself. I guess I could do them all myself, really, if I want to make a little bit more money. Sour diesel's got a little bit of addictiveness. But that's 2 sour diesel. I think I should probably go ahead and get Benji. Sure, brother, sure. Give him like 10. I don't want to give him all of them just yet. I want to see how many orders I can actually get during this day so I can make a bit more money, because I don't know if you guys know, you make more money than your dealers do by far. Like probably 10x what they make, if not more than that. Not because the 20% cut, but just because the speed they do it. I can do 20 orders a night easily. I don't remember who I had set to him in the video. I haven't been memorizing this, but I know Jesse buys for me a lot. I'm gonna give him Joyce, Meg. I'm gonna give him Sam, Trent. Give him George, Doris. And maybe Dean. Wait, okay, I can do another one. Never mind. Rip, okay. Give him... The way I'm deciding this is how many, or which ones of these customers actually have like bigger pockets or buy more. So I know Jesse, Jerry, like some of these people actually buy quite a bit. But I could do... Mrs. Ming doesn't buy like a ton. I'll actually do Mrs. Ming. Dead drop is ready. Mine top tattoo, that's over here. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm super excited for like to get paid and then be able to get the mix amp and everything. That's gonna make the stream so much fun. Video's fun too, but that's gonna make the streams for sure like really fun. It's got a couple little cool features that I won't spoil yet, but I think it's going to be pretty hilarious. I have no idea who just talked to me. I was literally standing in the middle of the road. W Ghost. I'm still kind of working on figuring out what to yap about during these videos. Like I got it kind of figured out. Not necessarily. I actually take that back. I'm just gonna yap about whatever I'm thinking. If it's too much, let me know. I know I could be talking more about the game, but I don't know if I have unlimited amounts of topics to talk about in the game. So I'd rather be able to just talk about stuff that's happening in game whenever it's happening and yap in the open spots. I think this part of the game is super satisfying, so I'm not too worried about getting a botanist. It does make this process automatic and easier, but doesn't mean this isn't satisfying. Okay, let me water these 3 and then fill up the can. Oh no, I'm not gonna be able to make it. Oh wait, no I am. I should be able to get all 3 of them still. I'm super stoked for new games to come out that kind of take the world by storm, because I'm gonna instantly get on those games. And I mean, no, on one hand I am not only posting videos for trying to get hundreds of thousands of views and whatnot, but on the other hand I do have lifelong dreams and goals that I'm trying to accomplish, so hitting 100k subs would be wild. I just want to see what we can get to by the end of this year. It's only April now, so still have a lot of time to actually go for something. Like 50k would be wild by the end of the year. We're already at like 12.1k within the month, basically. Gotten 12k this month. Not money, subs. That'd be nice. I'll go ahead and put that there. If you guys didn't know you could do that, you can unpack stuff here. So if you want to use this method without having to keep it packaged, you can just unpack your jars. I don't have as many customers now to deal to, so I'm not gonna get as many orders, but I can go get Charles and Keith right now. Almost like, no, I can't. I need baggies for that. Yeah. Well. Oh no. What's up, brother? I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing. W. I had to scoot those out to make that easier. Oh, he almost got me too. Bro was sneaky. Bro was sneaky. That's not nice. Uncle Nelson, it's not the time to talk right now, dude. It's not the time to talk. Purchase a mixing station from the hardware store. RIP. So I'm gonna have to buy one, but I think I'll only have to use it once for the quest. Unless I don't have to use it at all for the quest, that'd be nice. Give me the kook. Thank you. Yeah. W kook. I could run around and break these vending machines again like normal. Can I actually break this without being seen? Okay, that worked somehow. That worked. I'm gonna run around and break all these while I do orders for this next night. And then I will be selling even better stuff for the next couple nights, which is a W. These bongs sell for so much. Yo, I didn't mean to throw that bottle, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and break that. Sorry, brother. I am sorry. There's that. We actually got good stuff in this load. No. You don't get to just see me like that. Yeah, we're getting good money from these now. Which is kind of wild. I'm also getting another keyboard. That's another thing I'm getting. Hopefully less clickety-clackety in the videos, in the stream, so that'll help a little bit. Some people might not notice it, other people might hyper-fixate on it, so would like to not have it in there. If you guys didn't know, last episode kind of explained that this update came out pretty recently. You don't have to wait multiple days for this stuff to recharge anymore. You can just beat up every machine right before you go to sleep, spawn or sleep, and then come back out here and they're all respawned, which is a massive, massive change. I know it seemed like that big of a change, but not having to worry about it is pretty sick. What in the world? We did not see that. What in the... That's wild. That is wild. Why is Marco out here? Wait. Yeah, these machines in here. Almost at $4 grand now. What do you have on you? 34 bucks? I'll take that. I'll take that. That was the easy one too. Easy peasy. No, I could have been skating around this whole time, but I'm not too worried about it. Once again, not the most efficient playthrough you're ever going to see, but more of like a chill, just kind of yap fest for the time being. It's not going to always be like this unless this is what people enjoy, but yeah, I like being able to yap. This playthrough might actually just be a yap fest. But in the future, other playlists, I might not have as much to yap about. Which would suck. I hope I have more to yap about. I like yapping. I like being able to just talk and then respond to everybody in the comments. I respond to like hundreds of comments a day still, which is like awesome. I'm so glad I have that many to respond to, but that's a lot of work. Tell you what, everyone's thinking something different. Well, most people are thinking something different. So yeah, trying to please everybody is really hard, but yeah, you know. We try out here, we try. I'm trying to keep everybody happy as best as I can, which I don't know if you guys know is almost impossible. I actually just responded to a comment right now. Look, I'm even responding to comments while I'm recording. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say W Nubioo in the comments right now if you made it this far in the video. W Nubioo. I'm responding to y'all's comments while making a video. I can't help it. I enjoy helping wherever I can. People ask for help, I try to respond as quick as I can. W Nubioo though. I'm not being conceited or self-centered by saying that. It's a joke. It's a joke. Come on. Just say W Nubioo if you made it this far. I love you guys. I'm just glad you're here watching me. I'm super hyped to see all the new stuff that comes with this game though, I'm not gonna lie. Like maybe we didn't hit our peak yet. It's the peak I've ever had, like the biggest mountaintop of a peak I've ever had in YouTube or streaming, so hitting an even higher peak would be mind-blowing. Behind the construction site, good. I hate the one inside there. Then I gotta be a parkour god to get out of there or walk all the way back around. Also, I don't know if you guys saw, I uploaded like 2 shorts, and those shorts only took me like an hour, so I think I will start posting more shorts with tips and whatnot to help everybody out, so you ain't gotta sit and watch a 20-minute video just to get to the point of a good tip. So I might be able to actually work something out with that. Also have TikTok. I have a video posted on there, which I've been really inconsistent on TikTok, but it's already a lot with YouTube. So I'm getting there. I'm slowly being able to diversify, expand a little bit, but yeah. I'm gonna start posting on there some as well. Start cutting up these videos a little bit, putting them on TikTok. You guys can go ahead and follow me on TikTok too if you want. That's gonna be in the description below, as well as my Twitch link, which I'll also be live on YouTube. I have multi-stream, so I'll be live on both, but if you prefer to watch on Twitch, because some people do, then that link will be in the description, along with the Discord. Remember, make sure you join the Discord. Everybody in the Discord gets notified right when videos go up, or they get to vote on videos a lot faster than the YouTube poll system. So yeah, if you're gonna be a part of the community, you are more than welcome to join the Discord. I respond to everyone on there as quick as I can as well. Obviously, if I'm asleep, then it's kind of hard to respond, but I scroll back up through the chats and see what I missed every morning when I wake up. Alright, that was a good chunk of money there, I can't lie. We're almost at 6K. I still got 3 buds left, which isn't very good. But I think I'm going to go ahead and throw those buds away. No, I could bag him and give him to Benji, but he's not really going to do much with that. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and sleep, let everything recharge, harvest these plants, and then I should have quite a bit to sell. And it'll be something even better than sour diesel. It's already making me good money. I should be able to do this for like 65 maybe. A little $5 increase. W. It's weird that you can't actually like cut behind the pole here. Actually have to rotate it if you have it at an angle. Which is, I guess it makes sense, but come on, man, just let me do it through the pole. Inventory full already. Yeah, that's a lot of flour right there. If you made it this far in the video as well, let me know if you'd rather see a full property guide, which is going to be interesting. That's going to take a lot longer to make. It might take a couple days to upload, but I'd rather see that or me go through all the crystal setups and all the buildings. I did do a little poll on YouTube, but it was kind of one-sided. That was just because of the time and the placement of that video, so. Alright, so 43, I'm going to do 65, see if we can actually get any orders like this. She should be able to, yeah, literally instantly. Well, I mean, should be able to. I already knew that was going to happen. Dang, this thing's actually almost full. Like, not bad. Not bad. We're getting there. That's some money, dude. That's money, dude. That's money, dude. That video is so funny. I can't lie. That dude is so funny. That's money, dude. Alright, let me buy some baggies. These are going to be for actually getting potential customers to be my customer. Wait. Packaging station Mark II, but I'm not really using packaging very much, so I don't think I actually need that just yet. Bro. Thank you, Shirley. I appreciate it. Why do you guys always message me right in the middle of like the road? Made me not be able to look both ways. I just got run over. In my brain, in my mind, I got run over, but maybe not actually. Alright, let me go ahead and package some of these up. These are going to be for getting potential customers. I don't want to give them full jars, that's why I didn't do that. Give the jars to Benji. I'm going to sell baggy-less items before that is patched. I assume that's going to be patched, but I mean, it says 1%, and it somehow works every time, so I don't know. Maybe that 1% means 100%. Who knows? Look at all these orders coming in. Okay, so that can go there. Jars, I'm going to go ahead and put you back. Go dump this out. And then maybe this is going to go ahead and be full for now, and I can see how much money we actually get from this. Alright, yeah, I'm going to consider this full. How much we getting? W, 178? W. Okay, okay. Alright, guys, alright. Calm down. I'm responding, I'm responding. Okay, potential customers. We got Keith and Charles. I'm going to go over there to them. See if we can't get them to accept our deal. More customers, more money. We're at 6,000, so I could actually buy the bungalow now, but I'm not going to have enough money to set anything up in there just yet. So there's no point in doing that. Yo, Keith. Where you at, dog? Where you at, dog? You in here? You're not Keith. Where's Charles? Here's Keith. Here we go. Alright, Charles, where you at, dude? Where you at, Charles? I know what you're wearing. Billy? What's up, dude? Where is Charles? Charles Barkley, where you at, dude? You just standing in the woods over here? Heard something. I think he actually lives here in this house. What's up, dude? No, I keep doing that. W. Charles, he's gonna love it. Hey, actually did. Actually did love it. This is also a pretty good little cheat code spot. I say cheat code, it's not really a cheat code, it's trash. But if you got a trash collector on you, just run by this trash can every once in a while out here. There's actually a bunch of trash sitting by it. There's another one down by the docks that they like to not make the trash in the trash can. Pretty good little spots to get free cash. I'll take that. Give me the... Yeah. I don't care about the other Coke, whatever, machine on the other side. Once again, I actually enjoy these super long form videos. Although it doesn't take much editing. Like if I'm cutting something out, I typically just like go silent so that I can see on the audio tracks that I'm like gonna cut out that part. But it's fun. Like I might not get as many views, but this is really fun to me. This is what I've always wanted to do. I always wanted to just sit down, record a video, and respond to comments, if that makes any sense. I enjoy this aspect. I enjoy the content creation part. Some little controversy that happened not too long ago with a certain YouTuber, which were cool. I wouldn't say there's anything, no beef between us or nothing, but yeah, he said that I was doing this only for the money. Everything was a money grab and whatnot. No, not true. This is the first time I've ever made money from YouTube and stuff in the past 12 years. If it was for money, I would have gave up a long time ago. Definitely not for money. The money is a plus on top of my already, like, dream. I have always wanted to make content and have people consume the content. Like, I'd still be posting IL videos and ARC videos even when I wasn't making money. I was already posting those. I deleted a lot of videos, but I rebranded kinda, like really started dedicating time. Then I made the IL videos and then the ARC videos, and I was gonna just start being consistent like that, but actually found luck in this game, so I'm finally getting to live out my dream. And I actually have a super amazing community. Like, super amazing. So, W to you guys. I should go ahead and deposit some cash. I actually need to order... Can I even order more? Do 8 more. $50. Yeah, that's all he had left in there. It's alright. It's alright. I'll pay you back later, dude. I'll pay you back later. I swear. Go ahead and fill up all these pots. Yeah, like little things like this just make this game super, super satisfying. I don't think bouncing the bag up and down like that actually makes it go faster, but this is what I'd be doing in real life. Like, kind of trying to shake whatever's inside of the bag out. Get out! Get out! Yeah. So this video is actually going up today. I let you guys have time to comment and respond to, you know, I say, go ahead and, if you made it to this part of the video, go ahead and say W Nubioo or something. I say stuff like that in these videos, and if I did multiple videos in a day, you guys wouldn't have time to actually respond to that, so I give you guys time to watch it and see that part in the video, and then I can actually put you guys' name on screen at the beginning of the video like I did. I think that's a pretty cool thing. Say it was Jacksepticeye or something. If I were to see my name at the beginning of his video, I would be super hyped. Super hyped. Like, screenshot type hype. So I can remember this moment. You guys deserve it just as much as I have put in this work. You guys have been putting in the work watching it. Okay, here's another order. Albert, yeah. I'll pay you in a minute or, 6 minutes or so or when I get these orders done. I'll pay you, brother. I swear. Don't worry about it. I'll pay you. So we might not sell as many products since it is worth, or I'm asking 65 per, but we're going to still sell, and it has addictiveness, so it'll be a little bit quicker with that than doing anything else. All right, so yeah, now I got a couple more orders. Or, well, I guess one more order. There we go. Got 5 minutes. If it says 5 hours over here, it's 5 minutes in real life. But, 5 hours, 30 minutes, or whatever it could be at. 4 minutes. Well, technically now it's exactly 5, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Okay, so I don't need any mixes, or I'm not selling any mixes. You guys let me know if it seems fair for me to be able to set up like say I move out of the sweatshop, but I use the bungalow and the barn and the warehouse. Would it be interesting to see me set up a mix that I just use for myself in the sweatshop that I can jump around, run around faster, yada, something like that? Not sell the mix, just use it for my own good. I feel like that might be interesting. Now I add to it. But otherwise, I'm cool with not using any mixes because, once again, the mixing does get quite annoying when you're doing a lot. I think the mixing is a fantastic aspect of the game, don't get me wrong, but man, refilling 16 shelves constantly is almost a bummer. It can almost make you bored enough to just go ahead and get off. Which is, I guess that's my own fault for setting it up the way that I do in my setups, but it makes so much product. Why not? Why would you not go ahead and do that? Trying to make the most money. I say most money, but I'm making the same amount of money without mixing. I guess most cost efficient product. Instead of me giving 5, or instead of me doing this 2 green crack or whatever, 3 green crack for something, give 1 of something that it costs more. Although it might be more efficient to do it like that, I'm still making the same amount of money. I've had people try to argue about it, but I'm not worried about $100 off difference. That's not going to make any amount of a difference when you're spending thousands and thousands at a time. This is definitely a viable method. It's very possible to just do this and not worry about mixing. Thank God I already did the soil, because I can just run in here with these seeds. And then water, and then go do these last deals right here. Yeah. Honestly, y'all, I'm hoping Power World wins that poll. I'm fine with any of those games, to be honest. Any of them would be perfectly fine, but I think a good Power World playthrough is due. I haven't played Power World in a long time. Like, there's been a lot of updates since the last time I played. I played when that was like the most popular game at the time. When that was on its own little Schedule 1 era. By Schedule 1 era, I mean like hundreds of thousands of people playing it every day. That's when I played it. So it's been a minute, but I think that'll be really fun. I think it's a super unique game. There is automation in it as well, but it's not only about automation. So that'll be cool. Fight some bosses and do some cool stuff like that. No way, I was 1 drop off. That's wild. That's wild. Oh, why I do that? Why I do that? I'm excited to start swapping up games a little bit. Obviously, I'll never give up on Schedule 1. It's done so much for me, so W Tyler, W Schedule 1. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and say that as well. So we got the W Nubioo earlier, but if you made it this far in the video, go ahead and type W Tyler. This will definitely prove something to me right here. See how many people made it this far, but W Tyler, the dev of this game, absolute GOAT. By the way, when am I getting a little graffiti art of me next to a lamp? When's that happen? When's that happening? I'm lying. But unless, oh, that would be sick, but No, not necessary. Anyway, W, absolute W. Indie games are popping off, and he might have started the wave. So that'll be pretty cool to see something like that happen. W. Tyler. Yeah, I will be coming back to this game for future updates for a long time. Years even. Until this game falls out of the top 100 on Steam, which I don't see happening anytime soon. It's a pretty versatile game. Yeah, I know there's like a main premise and stuff that you're supposed to do, but there's a couple things that you could add here or there and like just expand the game like crazy. Like, the other islands are gonna be so sick. So sick. There's so many things he could do in this game. It doesn't have to be only a DRUG dealing game. So yeah, that'll be pretty cool to see what he can pull off. I don't know. If you guys think of some ideas, actually, let me know in the comments. What ideas would you like to see in the game? Like what functionalities or just, you know, aspects would you like to see added? I'm thinking like I don't know, maybe a little racing mini game might be pretty fun, where you're playing multiplayer, little racing mini game somewhere. I don't know if that's necessary, but that might be like fun just because, you know, as good as the driving is in this game for what it is, I think it's still kind of goofy. Like, it's funny. So a little racing mini game or something might be cool, even though I don't really play racing games. Also, one thing that I really think would be so sick is like empty plots of land. Like, say this place is empty, there isn't a building here already. Empty plots of land, and you can customize your own house or building. Oh my god, I would lose it. That would be insane. Like, there's a construction store, or like a, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what a good off-brand goofy name of a construction store would be for here. Well, we could go, instead of Lowe's, it could be like Highs or something, just something goofy. You can go buy materials and stuff to build your own house or whatever layout you want it to be. I think that would be super cool. Super cool. Just custom layout houses. He does have something coming with like renovation and whatnot. Renovation / customization for houses or buildings, so maybe you'll be able to take out walls or something inside of buildings, which would be pretty cool. Not sure if that's exactly what he means by that, but if so, that's a W idea. Like the bungalow, that wall that's in between the kitchen and the living room, being able to take that out would be magnificent. Like, amazing. That would be a massive W. Actually, don't need these baggies on me anymore. Put those there. Okay, these are growing pretty decently. Yeah, nice. We are at 51 minutes in the video, which probably won't be that long for you guys. I'll have to cut a couple things out here and there, but I've been recording for 51 minutes, which isn't too bad. I'm not going to guarantee that every one of these episodes is going to be an hour long, but between 45 minutes to an hour, so yeah. I want to go ahead and say thank you guys so much for being here. I really do appreciate you guys so much. Like, I can't tell you that enough. I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. I thank you. Thank you for being here, and thank you for stopping by all these videos that you do. Thank you for the likes and the comments, the nice and the bad ones. I just appreciate you for being here. Remember to go in the description, follow me on Twitch. I'll be live there and on YouTube. You can join the Discord, come talk to us. You can even DM me directly on Discord, and I might be able to respond pretty quick, but not sure how long that might take. But if you go on the Discord server, I respond a lot faster in there. DMs are a little bit more complicated because there's a lot of people, and I don't want to make anybody feel not included. At least everybody's included in the conversation in that server. So follow me on Twitch, or join the Discord. Even follow me on TikTok if you would like. I'm going to start posting a little bit more on there. I have a couple funny videos on there, so you can go see that. That might get you a little laugh. But thank you guys for being here. I can't wait for the next episode, and I can't wait to see what next game I'm going to be playing. So thank you guys. I will see you guys in the next video.